Hello, welcome to my political news opinion review of major news from March of 2020. This is the series where I try to provide my opinion on major news from the previous month, and some personal news relating to politics. This practice occurs so that the people have a record of my opinions as I go into the business and political fields that are my passion. In March of 2020, there were many results in the 2020 Democratic presidential primary election that I will go over, and I will try my best to give coronavirus its take in this video. Something I avoided providing previously, as I felt the topic was too complex. I did recognize that the government needed a response, but even a politically active individual like myself, even as a politically active individual, I felt I didn't have enough information personally. As such, I will attempt an explanation of the coronavirus saga so far. The 2020 Democratic primary presidential election. In March of this year, Joseph Biden secured the presumptive nomination of the Democratic political party when many of the elections should have been postponed due to the coronavirus, which some were. Joe Biden won in Alabama, Arkansas, Maine, Massachusetts, Minnesota, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Idaho, Michigan, Mississippi, Missouri, Washington, Arizona, Florida, and Illinois. Bernie Sanders won in California, Colorado, Democrats abroad, North Dakota, and the Northern Marianas Islands. Michael Bloomberg won in American Samoa. Bluntly put, these results are drastically disappointing, as Bernard Sanders was the one who awakened my political passions, and in so many other people of so many different backgrounds. Additionally, I view voting for Biden as to be voting to torture him. I am fine with old people holding positions of power, and do believe that Joe has better policies than Trump. However, there is undeniable evidence that Joe Biden is experiencing cognitive issues that happen to be age-related. The stress of the presidency would shorten Joe's life and weaken his cognition further, so it's a very tough sell to get me to vote for him, for his sake. Additionally, I must point out that once the situation got out of hand, Joe Biden went into effective hiding. During this time, Bernie Sanders was passing relief packages and live streaming on his YouTube channel with medical experts. Bernie Sanders didn't have the time to deal with the Democratic primary because he was being a leader. Biden was not. There were some serious concerns by some people that Biden may have even died or been hospitalized. He was doing so little at the beginning of this crisis. The saga of COVID-19. In late December, Chinese authorities reported treating dozens of cases of, quote, pneumonia with unknown causes, end quote. This turned out to be the pandemic that quickly spread throughout the world, largely due to a lack of transparency by the Chinese government, as well as underestimation by world governments. In January of 2020, the first death in China was reported. The virus spread to various countries around the world. Wuhan, a city in China, was cut off from the rest of the world due to being ground zero, and the World Health Organization declared a global health emergency. Despite this spread and the declaration of emergency, the United States government did little, if anything, to prepare for the pandemic. In fact, they would deny facts related to the virus and downplayed its severity. Though the Trump administration did cut off travel from areas around Wuhan in China, which is an important measure to take, but one that is less of a priority than the preparation that the country failed to do so. In February, the first death outside of China occurred, as well as the Chinese doctor who tried to warn the world about the catastrophic potential of this virus passed away as well. As the virus spreads rapidly and more is learned about the virus, various countries took measures to deal with the sudden pandemic, or if they hadn't, they would prepare, with exceptions such as the United States of America. In late February, Trump is forced to ask for a little over $1 billion for coronavirus relief, though he continues to downplay its severity. In March, an American dies of the virus, leading to a snowballing effect of policies enacted by the American government in an attempt to make it seem like they are acting quickly, when in reality they had plenty of time to prepare. This includes President Trump declaring a national emergency. From this point, states would gradually adopt stay-at-home orders and social distancing measures. Businesses and schools shut down temporarily, with some continuing virtually. As the government finally starts to take action, the people suffer. Please like this video, share it with friends and family, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, making sure to hit the bell icon. Please also check my Instagram at Lopez4O'Kill, Twitter at Lopez4O'Kill, and Facebook, facebook.com/Colby.Lopez.12, which all should be linked in the description. Please stay safe, wash your hands, understand that we must still social distance, and I didn't have to include this in my outro until this morning. Hashtag don't drink bleach, and stay calm. I'm Colby Lopez, and I approve this message.